my
That was the
my
stupidest.
icon for today.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Dude, I spent a good amount of time on the Wayback Machine trying. I tried to get the team page to pull up, but it wouldn't do. Like it just showed some text. I wanted to know like whose photos are up on the Razor USA page. It was a good deep dive. I should try to go when they release the carbon fiber to see if that's up there. It's
Uh,
just weird. Like you could go to certain months and like sometimes stuff will pop up and other times it's just like a background. But I eventually got the home page. Also, I figured I had an idea of what you wanted to watch today. So like, it kind of fits. A little Razor stuff.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
All right. Well, before we get into today's episode, which is episode 13, talking stuff with McMasher,
Ooh,
we
lucky
did have
13.
a promotional thing, and I was gonna play the music on this one. A little loud. All right, that's good enough.
Dude, it reminds me of like the opening of the Wayne Gretzky for Super Nintendo. I'm really impressed with the audio you put up there.
I mean, I. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey now.
Do.
I mean, it's just one of the few songs you're allowed to choose. So
Yeah.
I'm also trying to
Well, it
multitask
works.
over here.
It definitely works.
Oh,
I was really impressed with this After Effects work here. What is this for the post? There we go. 20% off. Actually, technically, it started on the 19th, but if you looked, you would have noticed.
someone did place an order. Little inside baseball here. Someone had
Yeah.
placed an order and got the discount the day before.
Yeah, I always feel bad if someone buys something like, and we obviously know when the sale's going to go up, and we get an order the day before. I'm like, that kind of sucks if you just waited. We'll hook you up though. Usually, I'll just give an automatic discount anyway. Go back into the order.
Hmm.
Can we make that like the official Talking Stuff track?
Oh.
I'll buy it.
I don't know. Maybe we could probably get something similar.
I don't know. That's a pretty nice composition there.
Let me just finish this
Place
up.
that pending order. Pending order, Justin. I'm just reading the comments here. Yeah. Bring back the weed shirts.
Yeah, a lot of this. There was multiple comments about bringing back this weed shirt. Like, also
We
shout
need the
out
weed
420
shirts.
yesterday. But
Yeah.
what is this, bro? That shirt that didn't sell out fast. You know what I'm saying, Addy? Like, what are you guys talking about?
Those shirts were up there for days.
Yeah,
I think
bring
we
it
just
back.
took them off eventually. We're like, we have
No,
some.
we did the blowout sale this past holiday. And we sold we finally sold the last of them.
Yeah, well, there was plenty of time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what you talking about? Like, that just left the other day.
Well, that's the last of it. They're not coming back. I mean, not for a while.
Nah, that's like no offense, but that's like on the bottom of the list as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. So there's a sale. I'm sorry, I had to do my due diligence here, or something of the sort.
We got 2 more days. What?
2 more days of the sale. 2 more days of the sale. Get it while you can. And yeah, there's that, right?
Everything's up, and everything in this photo should still be available in the background.
Yeah. I did check the inventories on a few items when I was at the warehouse earlier. It should be all good to go.
So it's so hard to like cover the entire background. It's like there's always one little thing shining through.
So there is.
God, we have a lot of grip tape. Makes it a little easier.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa! What are we sponsoring?
That's
Jam at the gym.
Oh, there was a comment. I like this comment because this is a compliment to me. Whoa. Show me. How do I?
Freshly cut. That's pretty nice. And they still got a Ryan. That's been out for days.
That's the contest tomorrow in London. We sponsored.
Oh.
Right here, bro. Order was shipped within a minute, 33 minutes of him placing the order.
Dang, we are on top of it. If we're there, we're like Order came in.
Yeah.
It's just us. Or,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Or just you. No,
Uh,
this has been, yeah, I don't know. You could start.
well, today's episode is what we came off of last week, which we discussed Dakota. So I've pulled up quite a few videos, a little help from producer Trev. But the difficult thing with Dakota is he doesn't really have his own parts. You know what I'm saying, Ad? Like, there's not like he's never been in a video with a team or anything. It's just like he doesn't have a lot of individual parts.
Yeah.
There's no real street. And the thing I want you to really look for in all of these videos, it's mainly single tricks.
Damn, 1.2 milli.
Yes, and that's the other thing.
Wow.
The view counts on some of these are crazy.
Is
But
that just because there's so little of him, you think?
dude, maybe. I mean, this video is also what, like 2007, like
Yeah, it is pretty old. And it gets all the views from that period.
15
from,
years, you know? Like,
yeah. Then there was a time where just certain videos were like 500,000 views.
let's just get right into it. So I sent you this one early.
Yes, and I was like, is that Dakota playing guitar like with the fusion thing? Like, and he's doing really good. But then it's the song, you can't hear the song, but when it goes on, it's like, okay, he's like playing over a track. And then I took like 30 minutes to be like looking up Dakota guitar. Like, is he actually this good? Like, dude, give up scootering and keep going with the guitar. But I don't think that's him. But if anyone knows, who is it? Because they got the fusion sticker.
No, it's him.
Playing the guitar?
I think so, yeah.
No way.
Yeah,
like
dude.
you could tell his finger work is pretty darn good.
Oh, a little back
I mean, he's
wheel.
so skilled. Like one thing with a lot of riders, especially scooter riders, is they have multiple talents.
Cased
so I
it.
wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, that was a horrible case. Yeah, this is tough because I'm like, oh well, he's just a little kid. Like I can't nitpick. But then I'm like, oh, it's Dakota. Oh, just stopped and the heels are going down.
But all single tricks so far.
Yeah, but 2007. Like,
I mean, no, yeah, I know.
jeez.
He's a very tiny child. He's
Yeah.
filmed at
And
10 years
everyone's still
old.
riding
He's
razors.
10 at this point. This is him at 10, which is incredible.
And I'm at this point I'm 19, at least when
Oh.
the video comes out. But I'm still on a razor. Oh my god, that quarter pipe! What? Oh. At least he's not pushing Mongo. I might have been still pushing Mongo at this time. Well, yeah, this is a bit of a run, or was that just a drop in? And then he rolled up and down.
Yeah, he just rolled around. He was just pumping. This is a little run. That's a little run ski.
Yeah.
That skate park looks just horrific.
Oh, fly. I guess around this time, though, still like flyouts were going down. It was like not enough tricks had been done yet to where you had to like,
Is this into a foam pit?
I don't know, do them right. It was just to show,
Yeah,
like,
it's gotta
I got
be.
this. Yeah, foam pit tricks, get out of here. Oh my, I get it though. It's the whole like, I just want to show that I'm capable of doing it. God, the hop going backwards.
That was bail.
And then he
took
put his foot
off.
down. Yeah, this is. I guess.
I mean, we are talking once again. This is him at 10.
This is him at 10, but like, part of me is like, no, you get to hate because it has 1.2 milli, but I get that a lot of that is after the fact. For a 5th grade school project that had to include funny music, that's what I don't get. The only thing I care about this video is the first couple seconds with the guitar.
We'll go right back to that real quick.
Yeah, like you could hear there's multiple instruments, but look at his fingers and you're like, oh, like he's not dicking around there. Like those are legit chords. But I don't even like this kid looks way young compared to like the other kid looks like, I don't know, 12 maybe.
So that's June 1st, 07.
And like Fusion had just come out because I got, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 2007 when they sent me one of those god awful scooters to ride.
There was a video of
wheels.
that. There's a video of him on the 4-wheeler. I didn't keep it.
I broke it in literally 2 seconds. I did one hop and the axles just snapped.
All right, this is July that same year. Look at the view count on this one.
Oh,
July 29th,
Whoa!
same
I'd
year.
love to see like the analytics of that. Like, was it like a couple hundred views, and then out of nowhere in like 2015, it just blew up?
So I think
Current number one rider. Did they go back and update these? Current number one rider in the world with victories at every major contest throughout the world. Well, yeah. This was for a 6th grade talent show, which had to include a magic trick, which is the ending. Man, kind of cheated. Oh, here we go. Whoa. Out of all the tricks, why would you put that in? Like a tail. If you got a tail whip, you don't even need to do that. What did he do? A scooter transfer right there?
Yeah.
Hey, that precision ride, impressive. That's the first impressive thing I've seen this whole video. Foot plant.
That's crazy.
Wow. Whoa.
I mean, so is that.
Okay.
Like, it's crazy,
Yeah.
but like, the style still is just like the thing that I'm trying to almost point out is not much changes over the years. He kind of got his bread and butter at the beginning, and he stuck with it.
Yeah. Man, I wonder if I was at that comp, because that was Extreme Wheels.
Probably.
Yeah, Buffalo. I had to be there. Dang. Because, I mean, I was not the best park rider. Like this, I wouldn't have tried. This would have been crazy for me.
Yeah, it's
I
insane.
sucked at spines,
But
dude. I sucked at all that stuff.
You would think, but like my whole thing is that like look at this, it's crazy, dude. He's so good already, but someone needed to coach him. Back to coaching thing from last episode, and get him. Well, as I'm saying it now, he's like hitting multiple walls. But come on, you know what I mean? Like, if he could do one hip like that, imagine him doing it more
Sending
often.
it out the park. Oh my god, this is. Oh, you're really gonna make me sit through all this. Oh my god, you're really gonna. It must be the song is like matching up. That's the only reason.
Oh, he whips it.
Double. Oh.
But the ledge, like, yeah.
I couldn't see his feet. That's still.
Yeah, even
impressive.
that. The lane's kind of low in transition, but.
Dude, I sucked at spines. So, I mean, like, probably 3 times I landed in a spine and my bars just snapped. Those are buff bars. All right. Well, at least he's he's supporting.
Wow. I mean, the tricks are dope. It's all fly out.
Wow. A little 360 double. And his whips are like, he's like up here doing it. I mean, definitely a major improvement from the last one.
And it's short amount of time, June to July.
Yeah. Why would you show the fly out when you've already done it non-fly out? Like, how many 360 dubs do we got to watch? I've never done a 720.
Well,
so that to me is very impressive. Same with that. Like, dude, you did that with the double. What the
like
hell are you showing that?
That's crazy. Same over the spine. So perfect. But I just want him to hit another wall.
Yeah. 3 different backflips. Like, come on, bro. 4 backflips. Let's go. Oh, but this is a double. Bro, that biker
yeah, I know.
Oh my god, he just almost died. I've done that once where I had like spiked hair and I felt the tips of my spikes hit the thing. Oh, this is the magic trick, huh? Let me guess, he just went underneath the trampoline. You can see it bounce as he gets back on. Put a shirt on, bro. This is for kids. That might be him playing the guitar. I don't know.
It's him playing the guitar.
No.
All right.
But if you're already that good, like what?
This jumps to 2012 at SD6. Where if I'm
that Clayton? Oh, that's Mr. Slush. Purple.
Yeah,
Slushy.
it says his name right there. Well, I'm pretty sure.
It says his name right there.
I'm pretty sure.
Dude, he's matching his shoes to his scoot.
I'm pretty sure he wins this. I was actually seeing if we sponsored it. I guess.
Oh, you know they're gonna say if he won. Oh, it's not his edit. Damn, 245 views. God, stuff used to get watched back in the day. Those shoes are sick.
Tyler Bonner.
Tyler. This is what I want to see. Sands Fast Plant.
See,
We were there for this. I remember all that.
Yeah, I was giving a hard time on it, but like, wait till you see him lace this run together. Here we go. He's a lot older looking. He hit that growth spurt.
No, this is when he's already like the dude. Except what was that? Just take the foot off. Damn, that was crazy. And then he like instantly puts his foot down.
I mean, that was insane.
Yeah. But it was so, even at the time, like
gross.
just robotic. And
gross.
yeah, fast plant front flip. I can't do it.
To fly out or land? Oh, he cleared it.
Oh,
that was
clean.
cool.
But like, see that, like, dude, just like
Multiple
proper
walls.
grab it. You're Dakota. You could do a proper grab. You don't need to just slap it. Again, this is what, 11 years old now. There we go. That guy.
Yeah.
Zig, doing what he does best, just sending it. I don't know. Did we leave at this point? Because I remember it like got dark and we dipped out.
Louis V.
Is that Corey?
Yeah.
That's
Ends with them. Yeah, Dakota got first.
Ryan Williams.
I think that might be the first time he gets first.
Damn, our Willie was the. Oh yeah, I do remember the.
Yeah, they showed him for a second.
I think that might have been like the first time I met Cody Donovan, if he was there, and it was like, whoa.
Now we jump to the next following year. He announces that he's running for Lucky.
Is this his only video with a brand?
He had other videos with Lucky, but this is like his like big welcome to. Oh,
it did say turn up your speakers.
and we're turning them down.
Craziest and most technical tricks.
Dub C Park.
Oh my god, that is Dub C.
That's gnarly too.
Wow.
Backflip no hander. That's also Dub C Park.
Part of me was like,
that was Addy getting an autograph at Dub C Park.
That would be me. I said it in the last video.
That's still Dub C Park.
Well, yeah. I don't know why I'm like starstruck that he said Dub C. I wonder why I chose to go there. Is he wearing that's Sloth Dot grip?
Maybe.
Right? In that last clip, you could totally see.
I mean,
Damn,
now he's going, bro. He's hitting walls. But see, the thing that bums me out is like I know, yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's a great clip.
Yeah, except the turn down is like barely a turn down.
That was the horrible editing. I didn't like that at all. Yeah. That was cool.
Also, I mean, again, it's older, but doing feeble hop up to nose manny, it's just do nose.
I didn't like the cut there.
And that Smith was like for 1 inch. I'm just gonna be extra hard because he is really good, so I have to be harsh.
Oh, here's Epic. Hit another trick. That's insane. That's insane. But I want to see something else. Like, keep going. My whole thing is I just know he could do more. We all know he could do more. Like this run, no push. Look at him. Look at him go. He just could do tricks with no speed. That's not Sloth Dot. That's checkerboard, Addy. You're tripping.
Oh no, dude!
That was insane. Did you see that? Did you see that?
The leg sweep to Manny, but then, bro, like, why did you just go into Smith right there? Just hop in. To me, that's like you fell.
He does a turn down too. He does a turn down to Manny, where they speed it up.
Like Josh Toy.
Yeah,
is
why
like the only
does he?
person who can do a proper turn down. Everyone else like kind of fakes it.
He totally ruined that Manny clip.
Yeah. Oh, it is checker, you goose. Also, like 1 foot.
And does it? He drops the
dropping into Smith, dude. Come on, do it, bro. I think that was Oppo 720 for him with some other stuff. Dude, that was gross. It's like you did that when you were like a little kid.
That's insane. If you could have went just right into that though.
Yeah, you got to go right into it.
That was cool. That was cool. That was cool.
That was cool, and that was when it was like still new.
You can still do that in a run or something. Manny on this.
That was sick. Hop into the Manny. You didn't need to cut.
Ooh, to hit the rail. That's
interesting.
Yeah.
That was dope. Ooh, that was sick. Not so much that.
But this is like a trip video would have been fine. It's like, that's massive.
Oh, that was huge.
Is that Dublin? That's Dublin Park, dude.
Is that Dublin?
Is that Dublin? Maybe I'm tripping. No.
Bro. No,
definitely not now. Definitely not now.
Yeah,
Go back.
It's like same builder.
This one right here reminds me of the back part of Dublin. Maybe I'm tripping. I haven't been there in a minute.
It ain't Dublin.
Right here?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
No, I guess you're right.
Ledge isn't.
That's not there. That's definitely not. And there's no like tennis courts or whatever. That's insane.
Too much.
That's crazy.
That's crazy,
But another,
dude.
I just want him to do. I want him to lace it, dude. I want him to lace it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially because like he's
Uh
at this park where he's done a lot of Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. There's a lot to say. It's like he almost does too much sometimes, and then when he tries to add it, it's like a little half-assed. Like the turn.
that was
That's just
that
way
was.
too much. Like you don't.
But
It's almost like
he did
going
it in a
for
run.
every fraction of a point. Like you don't need to go for another like 1/10 of a point because you did an extra little tire spin there.
He does this in a run though. Oh no, they cut it.
Yeah.
They cut it though. I can't even tell.
The thing is by the time he was at his peak, I was like not trying to go to every single competition anymore. So I don't know like if that was actually like a good strategy to where you're like, I gotta do so much there and like throw in this little X up that's like a half X up and like add this little Smith for 1 inch because so and so is gonna do the same trick but not do the 1 inch Smith and he's gonna get a higher score than me. Otherwise, it's like, bro, you don't need to do that. Damn, 15 million views.
So this is the
World's
one.
best.
Yeah,
Was this like a compilation?
dude. When I play this, you're gonna remember it. We used to watch. We've watched this before. This is pretty ridiculous, but this is like he's in it. But this is like extreme sports porn. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like just like everything to the extreme. Like take away all the art or anything, and just here's the craziest shit. Single tricks.
Yeah, I honestly haven't watched a whole lot of these videos.
Oh, you're gonna remember this one, dude.
Normally, because I've like seen the full
No,
video.
this is the one where the guy like filmed it. This YouTube channel filmed this with all these dudes. You're gonna remember it.
Oh yeah, Devin Super Yeah, dude, I totally.
And they made a number 2 of this. Look at the view count on it, bro. It's insane.
This is nuts. You gotta have the walk up shot. What rider is this again?
Little John.
Yeah, Lil Jon. I loved how hyped he was off of that.
Here we go.
That would have been terrifying. That's sick.
That was dope.
Damn, he filmed all of these? I thought he just went with one rider.
Here we go, Dakota, right here.
Like, dude,
That's
go
gnarly.
back to that, please. Go back to that, though.
But he could have done
Look
more.
how far his hands come off when he does that. Like, I did that when I first did my backflip no-handers. I did a bunch of that. But, like, dude, come on. You're Dakota. Extend those hands. That's kind of my beat. It's like the bare minimum to be able, like, at a competition to say, like, oh, I did it. Like, technically it was a no-hander. Oh, my God. Jumping on the feet.
He foot shuffled.
Yeah. I mean, this is a problem for all of scootering for the last decade, which is just, like, the focus on doing more tricks, like one-upping tricks, and not a focus on dialing down the ones that have been learned already.
That was
like
dope.
that. He's just like, I did it. I did the bare minimum. I'm just gonna hop off. Done. I'm good. Just the whole like, oh yeah, you did a double flare, but you landed flat in the quarter pipe.
Like that was dope. But what do you like? Stalls the next wall.
Yeah, you
double kickless. I mean, that
also like if it's not a competition, like what do you have to lose? And that hopping drop to Smith is like that's a bail to me. Unless you I don't know. I guess there's a way to do it where I'd be like, okay.
That was extended.
Like, see, that's a no-hander. So how can you do this like little paltry no-hander? That was insane.
He did the little no-hander, yeah.
Yeah, it was a fly out though. I mean, I know most of my videos back in the day were flyouts, but it was like 2003. Sick. That was nuts. 360 downside on that little LA gap. Whoo. Crazy. Lands to flat.
That's insane, but
yeah. I mean, at least like that, like he lands at the top of the box. He doesn't like gap to flat. Also, a lot of the same park. It's like I could live the rest of my life without ever seeing any more footage from San Clemente Park. And that goes for a lot of riders where they just film at their same park.
But like, look how low he did that on transition. It was crazy, but disgustingly low on the transition. And the poor street dudes just trying to get some clips, but they clearly weren't going to any spots.
Yeah.
Like all the way to the bottom of transition.
Like, yeah, dude, he like started hopping like 2 feet before the top of the lip. Fast plant front flip doesn't count.
Even on the mini ramp, we're gonna land all the way at the bottom. Yep. Nothing on the next wall.
Yeah.
Reflecting on that video now, it didn't hold up the test of time.
Oh my God, you're so right. But that's a lot of the stuff. Is like, I get that it's made for the general audience, and the whole idea is like, we just want to show you in general the tricks being done, and their eyes might not necessarily pick up on just like the grossness of the style.
The thing to me is that we all know how talented he is, and he shows it in some of these clips, but it makes you want, in my opinion, makes you want him to do it, like put a little bit more effort into shooting video and then like lacing it up in a line just for the video where he really stepped up the tricks. Height and landing correctly into transition, not bottoming out. But here we go. Our next one.
Also, I mean, just real quick, the nature of like, I get that he's like a competition rider and like his prerogative wasn't like putting out the videos, but I mean, I know it's not all about money, but he's definitely one of those guys where it's like, it's about money.
Oh, it's about money. It's about money, bro.
Like comps are paying out like what, especially at that time, like $1,500 for first place. Like no one had the wherewithal at this time, because I don't even know if you were allowed to monetize YouTube, but like, dude, your 1 million view video would have gotten you way more than any competition.
Nah, because he didn't use the right kind of music, but
yeah, but I'm just, it's kind of like a hindsight thing, which is like, well, dude, you're doing this all in hindsight. I would have done a lot. I don't know. He had the ability in hindsight to like just do videos, not even mess with the competition circuit, even though I get that that's like promo to like help build your name, and like just use his guitar. He just play guitar, and people just care about the tricks anyway, and he could have just stacked up so much. But I don't know.
Maybe not.
Like he's.
I think he's doing well for himself at this point. Like,
well, that's what I was gonna say. Now, I think he's pretty well off.
Yeah.
But
so here's his next one for freaking Lucky, old and new.
Dropping down to below
this is
1 million views.
September 16th, 2013.
Mm-hmm.
Also has his name on the back of his shirt.
It's just like, dude, San Clemente, same tricks, landing to flat. That was put your foot down.
Just fly out.
Fly out there, yeah. And now it gets to the point where like I couldn't even like announce these tricks like if I were an announcer.
In my opinion,
this is when it's like super kickless heavy.
His footage is getting stale at this point because it's the same skate parks, the same tricks. He's just barely one up at himself.
Yeah.
And the style hasn't gotten any better. Like, that was cool.
Yeah. But what was that, like a deck grab bar, like toboggan bar spin?
Then he landed to flat.
It's like, dude, how many times is he gonna hit that little wall ride thing?
That was cool. That was a great hand plant.
Yeah.
That was cool, but then it hit another wall, bro.
I just can't stand seeing the feebles. It's like, bro, you don't have to. You don't have to do it.
That feeble seems like his only grind. Well, the Smith, the drop into Smith. My apologies. Wow.
This is where, like, I hate to admit it. I don't know. Like, my eye sees what's happening. I just can't name off what's going on. Like, this is where I got, like, once it started getting into, like, buttercups and whatnot, I kind of lost it. And that's on me. You know, I'm not trying to say, like, oh, I don't even care about these tricks because I can't name them. It's tough.
Like, he kind of landed that last one kind of grossy. He could have cleaned that.
Yeah. Like, dude, that stuff is like, that's
insane.
What bums me out is like, younger me would have been like, I probably would have stopped riding as lame as that sounds. I'd be like, this is just insanity. But older me is like, it doesn't do as much.
Well, like that one computes. Like, that one's crazy.
Yeah. And it's not like a street thing. Like, oh, he's not grinding.
But it's another single trick.
Yeah. And if he just did one of those buttercups or inward finger whips, if he just steezed a fat air and did one of those, like, I'm sold. You know, you'd have me, but I just, yeah, I can't deal with the kind of video game style trickaroos.
Okay, so here
Ease.
is another contest footage of him.
Views are dropping.
This is on his personal channel. Yeah. This is
Okay.
2014 at the
Fees. I think we say fies, they say fees.
Now watch how he rides this. Now I think he wins this as well.
What bars are those? Is that the crazy one where like Rad got mad at Lucky or something? They look like some good bars.
I don't know.
That's a back sweep. I'm looking at the product.
Stalls the wall. That was kind of cool. Lane's good in transition. Big
But
air
it's
there.
just like then you like stick your
Little
foot out a
hand
little
plant.
bit. Like what is that? A little can?
Loses all of his speed right there. Little bar catch bar. Nice.
Getting choppy for me. Getting choppy. Okay, now it's playing again.
I mean, he's going in this one, dude. He's hitting the walls. That was unnecessary. The multi-foot.
Dude, it's like you could do so much. You can't just keep your foot down, but you could do like a double flare.
And then that's a fly out. Ew, I don't know about that.
Yeah, dude. I like.
Now he's just going into like, oh, that's Jeremy LaFranchi right there.
Oh yeah, Jer Bear.
Taking photos.
I was just thinking about Jeremy yesterday.
That was insane, but he's lost all of his speed.
Yeah. Did he win for this?
I think so, yeah, because he's just, it seems like he just knows what tricks he has to land, and he's just like, I'm going to land these tricks.
Yeah. He's like, I cash rolled it. It was cool. Like, I didn't really stick it, but technically my foot didn't come off. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm so bad
He uses
at
that feeble
transition. Yeah, I was sort of say the feeble is just killing me every
Well,
time.
he does that, I feel like, to regain his composure. Like, he's like,
yeah.
But which is weird to me because, like, you should just be flowing wall to wall. I would dock
Yeah.
you points for completely stopping like that.
It's like you should be airing out, but even an air out without a trick, I think, you know, if it were like pro BMX or skateboarding, you might get docked. Well, I don't know.
Or
if
like
you're
a
building
quick
air.
feeble or a slide, maybe. But, like, he literally stops. Like, look at this.
Yeah.
He's he's literally stopped riding.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to get on that. Like, cool.
And then,
wave to the crowd. It's just like the feeble stall is so like every kid's first little trick, and then it just doesn't. It's like I see Dakota as an older rider, and then like as like it's his first year riding.
Okay, we're not
all
gonna,
at the same time.
We're not gonna watch all of this because there's no way. But this is one he. Oh, subtitles.
Oh my god! Well now he okay. So that's got to be him playing guitar.
Now for
If he's messing with violin. That's what I'm most impressed by.
There he's in the four-wheeler. This is like the story of his life video that came out in 2015, May 7th.
My story. Damn, about almost 1.4.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that a fusion?
Yeah.
It's got to be, right? Who else would it be? One-footed. God, hands. This just brings me back. Like, I wasn't a part of this, but I remember watching. Oh my god. Stop.
His foot.
Stop. He didn't even put his foot down. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's just like the Razor demo days when Razor scooters first came out. I don't know. It's tough because part of me definitely want to judge, but he does come from an era, even though I've always thought of him as way younger than me. I mean, I guess he is, but comes from an era where a lot of the style wasn't called out and was accepted. And like I did a bunch of it too, but at some point I was like, nah, I can't be doing that anymore.
But he just doesn't change from it. Like he's stuck with it.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's a lot of it. I mean, I could use guitar analogies. I have some habits that I never corrected from the very first day I picked up a guitar, and I've been trying to fix it. Just like basics, like holding the pick right, holding the neck right. And it's almost like he did the same. He's like, I'm just going to focus on the tricks without, you know, getting the solid basics down. Is that his mom or something? Oh, well, we skipped over the music. Now I'm going to have to go back and watch this with audio so we don't get docked to be like, if he's that good. Why don't I see
Walnut
more
Creek Park.
guitar?
Oh, because it's Fusion. All those were local skate parks.
Oh, that's gotta be it. And they're like, what's the closest park where you won't get hated on? Like, yeah, just go. Like, God forbid he's not at a suburban park.
This is all about him doing the demos and stuff.
Is that his pops?
Yeah.
With the dope shades.
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of sucks that you put out this video called My Story, and to me, it's like the least about you, and that, like, I didn't even know you did all that stuff.
Okay.
Like, your story is riding San Clemente.
So I found this. We put caption on.
70,000 views. Damn, it's just dropping off, bro. It's been all downhill since 2012.
Oh.
I wonder who did that logo.
I'm here with Tommy, flat scoot champion. We're gonna get some clips for you.
For sure.
Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna do a front bri first.
Against Tommy.
Tommy boy. I like that we get some audio on
scoot.
this.
Turn off the audio, but I want to play it for a second there.
Wait, are they playing Scoot or are they just having fun?
I don't know.
Tricks?
I only watched a few seconds of it. I was like, oh, I'll put this in there because it's just interesting that he's playing against Tommy. Or I guess they're just doing tricks.
Dig the Nirvana shirt.
He didn't want to play Tommy because he didn't want to get whooped on
Yeah.
tape.
Damn, he's doing it with the tall-ish T-bars. This is, yeah, now Dakota's like, oh, he's looking older. Dude, just pull a full rotation. Damn! If I see that, like, pivot at the end, you're better than this. And those are probably the titanium bars. Again, like, hopping on your back wheel, that was, like, that was literally, like, the first scooter trick was hopping on the back wheel with the brake. At least that was kind of clean.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the style is just
Barely a fakie, too. It's like going so slow backwards. But it's stuff like you're not going to get knocked down in a competition for it. They're just not going to care. And you probably can't even see it when you're, like, up in the booth. Same with that. Like, bro, you did, like, I don't even know. That was supposed to be like a 360, but you start when you're already like a 180, and then you land with like 90 degrees to go. And I know it's like, well, dude, you're really gonna nitpick this random video on the top of the deck, but I don't know. You put it out there, 70,000 views.
It's just the style isn't there. All right, here we go.
Click on that. Wait, that was Tedrick. What about Nick Tedrick?
No, it was Tommy.
Oh, I'm looking. I didn't realize you would switch videos.
Okay.
In 8K.
This is that.
Dang.
This is part 2 to that Devin thing.
I'm still on 1080p. This is 2018.
2018.
Boston. Maybe like dude, just like you don't have to ride a 6 wide, but
Oh yeah,
could just go
Gillette.
a little bigger than this.
Gillette sponsored this one.
Gillette on the gloves, dude. Ew, I could smell those through my screen.
Like that was gnarly.
I don't think he landed that.
But I want more. Hit more walls.
Dude,
That was crazy.
Okay, that is finally, thank God. Fast plant fronty, dude. I just want to know who the hell made the fast plant front flip a thing. Like, I remember the first time I saw it at a comp and was like, okay, that's cool, but you know, eventually we'll just do front flips. And then we did start doing front flips. But people kept doing the fast plant fronty. It's like, no, we've moved on from that. Proper. I love it. They don't even, like, show a single... They're just like, we're going to cut. That's what I'm saying, dude. Come on. Come on, bro. This whole, like, landing with 90 degrees still to go. Are they speeding these up?
Maybe.
Damn, Tedrick is just in a league of his own in this video.
That was massive, but then it just cuts.
Is this Devin guy like all that sick anymore? Like to me, it's
I
like,
don't
yeah,
think
this
so.
is cool, but it's like this is just like you have a nice camera. I don't really see what the and like you did some decent like color grading. But other than that, like the editing to me is kind of atrocious. But maybe for like this style of video, if you're not like an action sports dude, like see that? Oh my god. That's a crime. He literally committed an assault on my eyes with that.
We're not hearing the audio, so it's hard to judge whether or not it matched up well.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That was sick, but then like, dude, why'd
much.
you throw in like it's so like
It just
okay,
cuts.
2018 trick mixed with like a 2004 trick. Like you don't gotta do that. Spinning on your back wheel is like, bro, come on. And this dude, no, cheap.
It could be
If
cool.
I see him
If he
hop on
did,
that
like, I
brake-
don't know. There could be a way to do it cool, but that wasn't it.
Yeah, if that's like, there's that one skateboarder who does all those goofy tricks, and it's like, well, that's his thing. I dig it, but you can't just throw in. I don't know. I guess if there was the song and it matched up, I'd be like, all right, that's kind of cute. Razors. I can't even grow a beard. I can't grow a beard, to be fair. I get like a little bit of stubble. I only started using razors like 2 years ago.
I don't know. Is this dude still killing it?
43K.
Oh yeah, no, he's falling.
51.
He's falling off.
Yeah, it's like, oh, now everyone has a DSLR cam.
It's weird though.
And like a gimbal system.
He hits a mill every now and then. Still,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Assassin's Creed parkour. Oh yeah, he's still. That's gotta be tough though when you're like, my video just got a mil, and then the next one like a tenth of that, or maybe not. Maybe that's a good problem to have as long as you get that mil.
Yeah.
What is like? It's all the video game stuff and real. Oh, he's like moved on to a new gimmick.
All right, here's another contest.
Oh,
A
good for
first place run.
Okay, let's see. I mean,
Now,
the judges could be to
I
blame.
feel
for
like
all
we're
of
being.
this.
I feel like we're being harsh, but I think that the point of our whole thing here is, he's got all the talent in the world. It's just why. This goes back to why I think coaching is important. If someone was there to coach and be like, dude, that's not it.
Yeah.
I know you can do it, but that wasn't it.
Well, it's like I'm using a lot of guitar analogies for this. It's like it's like, dude, you could play that whole like Led Zeppelin song solo all the way through, but you missed like 100 notes during it. Like you did like an 85%. And like if you were to do that live, the audience would be like, what the hell is going on here? Like he's obviously very good, but he's missing notes all over the place.
Yeah.
And it just goes back to like a fundamentals thing. And that's kind of my beef. It's like, bro, you killed the solo, but still you botched a good amount of it.
He's so worried about winning and losing in the contest that all he's going for is the points. Like he's going for the points, that he's not making it look cool at the same time. So he wins these contests and it's like, yeah, you did all those tricks, but it didn't look good.
And that may be, again, like I don't want to put all the blame on him. I think it is like it's an industry thing and what we all accepted. And then like if your goal is just to win, then yeah, like you just got to focus on learning the newest trick that gets the wins. And like maybe you're just like, oh, I'll clean it up later, but you never really do. It's like you saw, oh well, now so and so's doing double backflip, double whip. Well,
There's his brother in the
cleaning
background.
up the double backflip. I just got to learn the clip. I think also like people started riding bigger scooters and he kept his really small. And that's another thing where it's just like no matter what, you're at a loss with me because it's just so tiny. And even I ride my
He's got the
bars
Brock
probably
Lesnar
lower than the
shorts.
average bear. I know, dude, that. I mean, don't get me started on how much I despise this look, but everyone does it. So I know.
Not everybody. Come on now.
Well, all the park riders do. All
A
the
lot
park
of them.
riders, I don't know how they ride in like the tiniest little shorts that are made of like just like a thin layer of fabric.
See, this one though, he's hitting all angles of the park. I'm very impressed with this one. Very impressed. And no flyouts so far.
Yeah. But he's been doing the three.
Don't like
dude,
that. Stop doing
you
that.
keep doing that hop. And the 3 over a box jump you've been doing since 2007 from what we've seen.
And the 360 backflip to fly out.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that
And
run.
the wave.
Wait,
That was the first place run?
that ending of the run. No, maybe that's his first heat.
Yeah. I mean, another thing is also with the competitions, it's I mean, I haven't seen what other riders were doing here, but like he didn't fall
Yeah,
is another thing.
yeah.
It's like screw cleaning it up and having like really good style. The point is to get the clip or get the trick and not fall.
And look, even when they play the recap, they're playing as single tricks. It's like, look at these single.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a massive 3.
That is a huge 3.
But this,
Again,
like,
he's been doing it since day one.
fly out. This got to go.
That's the thing that like you could see he's had the 3s over spines since for 2006, 2007. And that one shows like he's kept it consistent, and that's always clean where he's kind of landing proper. I do feel bad though. We have to single him out. It's like I'm sure if we looked at the 9 riders below him, I'd have a lot more to say.
No. I mean, I think he's still the best. You know.
Yeah.
It's just it could have been better.
Yeah.
It could have been better. All right, and this is my last video I really pulled up because, dude, a lot of it's just a lot of the same stuff. Like,
yeah, I'm kind of shocked, dude. I honestly thought there was a lot more progression going on during this time.
We could go to his page, but here's the last thing I found that I thought was pretty interesting.
Dude, watch the Havasu video on your own time after this. It is like insane what they're doing.
This is him at full speed.
Riding NYC full speed with the Mercedes. Little backside wall ride, bar spin, little T-whip.
America.
Okay. Hop over again. I guess technically that was a manual. Just gonna pull up a Manny.
That was it.
What?
So
Riding NYC.
And
because this is the point where it's more for a lot of riders. It's like they're all into cars, and it's like it's about the car. Like, yeah, I'm on a scooter, but did you see this oranged out Benz?
This must be that video you were talking about. That's an hour long, where he's training the kids.
Yeah, dude. This is worth a watch. Because some of it's cringe, and then other parts is like, I actually respect what they're trying to do here, even though it's totally like just biting every reality show.
Then the last video before that is his unreleased clips. He released this 2 years ago. This is unreleased clips from 2013, where he's still doing the exact same tricks we've already seen. Yeah. That was crazy though. That was crazy, Steez.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough because like
Beautiful.
I haven't really won up to my bag of tricks a lot, but then it's also like, dude, when you're #1 rider in the world and you're riding every single day for hours, like you'd think there'd be a little bit more progression.
I just wanted him to lace more lines. I think if he could have done them in lines and landed properly in transition, everything would have been so much cooler.
Yeah, dude, he's like the Dave Muir or Ryan Nyquist of scootering. Like
Still doing that.
So much potential. It was just like, when is he gonna finally clean it all up?
That little kid putting his face in the cam.
And I honestly don't know where he's at now, other than like coaching.
Well, I mean, this is his videos from recently. It's that, then it goes back to 2 years, and then there's this other third one where it's a documentary again. It's 25 minutes.
Yeah. And a lot of, if you watch that documentary, he's mostly coaching on, and I know I've said it before, like probably a dozen times, but like endurance and kind of keeping your speed. And you mentioned that earlier, like, he's doing a good job of like not having to push at certain points. But I don't remember, maybe I'm wrong, not a whole lot of him like calling people out for like just kind of cleaning stuff up and like just the style overall.
Today, I've linked up with Dakota Schuetz to talk about his brand new range of complete scooters under the Kota brand. And we're going
under the Dakota brand. How much does it cost the team? In personal opinion, I think Kota did the best to start making your own part. Well, no time to read that.
I mean, like,
he's not lucky at all, right? Did you ever hear like what happened with that? Is that just because like they didn't pay him enough?
He started his own brand.
But he was doing that whole like wearing the unsponsored thing, which is like, I don't know, drama where there was none. like trying to create some drama.
I
Like,
think
someone needs to sponsor him.
or playing into the kids the right way.
Yeah.
Could have been a marketing scheme.
Yeah, oh my god, dude.
All the way to the bottom of that quarter.
All the way to the bottom. Yeah, we've seen all this before.
Well, because he definitely reuses and recycles. He's a big reuser and recycler. That was crazy. I mean, this highlight reel, there's some highlights, but they're all single tricks. Like, that's massive.
That's huge.
That's massive, I'm sure. But where did he go after that? That's crazy.
That was pretty clean.
That was massive.
Oh, see, like, dude, he just, like, his bread and butter is just a massive 3.
Kota magazine. He had a lot of
magazine with like 5 different fonts.
He tried to start a lot of brands over his time period. Didn't hang on to any of them, huh?
Yeah. I mean, that is it's still now, but at that time, it was like so much was happening in scootering and brands kind of coming up. And not only did you have a lot of like random dudes starting brands that like never scootered, but just people wanting to ride for companies, but also like have their own thing going on. And it was just so fast paced. So I'm not surprised. I'm not like holding it against him for trying that.
Here you go. Here's the whole video.
Dude.
This is
16 years ago. Oh my god. That is him playing the guitar. Wild. But then again, it was covered up. And I know it's like, why are you still talking about this guitar? Because I was baffled. As someone who tries to play like every day, I was baffled that he was doing this. That's all I had. I was like, yeah, but he can't play guitar as good as me, even though he could scooter way better. Now I might be wrong.
This four-wheeler thing is so hideous.
I'm surprised it's not breaking on him. I guess maybe because he's not as heavy, but still. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's like, dude, why did you include that? You obviously went for like a one-footed Manny, but then it's like, who cares?
He was 10, and his dad didn't know what he was doing.
Stupid fusion.
So, yeah. I mean,
I don't know how fusion is nowadays. They're from the Bay, so I give them some credit. But that's about it. Oof. Man, that was kind of mind-blowing. I honestly thought I was going to be
more impressed.
Yeah, dude, like, because you know me, I want to balance stuff out. I just don't want to, like, bash, especially because, like, let's be real. He's, like, the easy one that people love to hate. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go in here with some constructive criticism. But that was rough, dude. That was really hard.
It's all the same. It gets very repetitive very quickly.
Yeah, I guess, but also, like, I thought he was going to carry that style, this kind of stuff I have a beef with, but he's doing gnarlier and gnarlier tricks. It was like, oh, man, he's kind of just doing the same thing. Like, okay, maybe instead of 6 whips, he did 7 right there. But, I don't know, the progression, I didn't really see it.
Yeah.
Wow.
He gets to a certain level of comfortability. I think once he starts winning the contest, this is my personal view. He started winning the contest. He realized what it took to win the contest, and he just started doing those tricks. And as long as he landed both feet on the scooter, that's all that mattered. But he clearly has the capability of doing so much more. And I feel like if he could have linked up with the right filmer or TM or whatever it would have been, we could have seen more epic footage out of him. Or even contests. Like, I know he was winning them. I think, though, he could have kept winning them. You know, it's not.
Yeah, maybe like when you just have all these kids around you and they're just like, you know, for everything you do, you need like your boy to be like, that was sick, but maybe clean that up a little bit, bro.
At least when you're filming.
Not filming a lot of videos. Yeah, well, that's exactly what I'm getting at. Is like if you film a lot, you really don't like. If it's a competition, you're like, well, it's gone. Like. That little slip I did with my foot, it's out there. I guess you could, in the competition video, you could see it again. But people are a lot more picky when they're filming because they're like, I don't want to have to see my foot slip off every time I watch this video.
Forever.
Yeah, forever. And I know everyone's going to call me out on it. So you kind of cleaned it up not only for you, but you know your boys or your girls are gonna be like, "Hey man, I saw what you did there, Mr. Soft Push."
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's tough. Oh man, we got a sponsorship request just now. Was there anyone in the chat today? Normally you're calling out people in the chat. Jay Young, Cooper, Gone.
Cole, Peachy Crew.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, in order.
Yeah, he said shout out little. There wasn't much, and I'm just sleepy bear today.
I know, bro. I'm the same. Like I got hit with the sleeper ruse like an hour before we got on.
Yeah, just allergies been killing me today. It's been very polleny outside, and my nasal very nasally today.
Yeah, I feel you. The tulips around here just started blowing up.
I did all this research yesterday. I was way more hyped on the Kota stuff. I also feel like one thing I did want to mention that I think I texted you real quick about yesterday is I feel like there was more videos that I couldn't find. Like, did he delete certain videos? Was a hot take I had. I don't know.
Oh, like stuff. It's like this only has 10,000. I gotta get rid of this.
Yeah, or I don't know. Maybe he was riding certain scooters or whatever it was, and he's like, I'm deleting that. They're not paying me or whatever. I don't know, but
Yeah,
I was surprised. Like I just felt like there was these videos that I remembered of him just like blowing minds that I did not come across when I was doing my research.
That's what I'm trying to think. Or is it more just like the memories of when I was in person seeing him ride and being like, oh my god, this is crazy.
Yeah, in person it was nuts because he's consistent. He's consistent, you know.
But like his consistency with the good is also like tied in with the consistency with the bad.
Yeah. It's just.
But I mean, it could be said for lots of riders.
He has the abilities, but he doesn't have the eye. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His trick selection was gross. He clearly could hit spines and like gaps at skate parks that others couldn't. But I feel like there was other ones that I don't know how to explain it. Like he could lace stuff together, but he just didn't have the eye to be seeing that, you know? Like he just saw the tricks and like, okay, this is what I need to learn and this is what I need to do.
But also, like when you're landing flat, you're like bouncing on your back wheel and just doing a stall instead of an air out. Like, how can you lace shit together? There's just like losing speed.
Well,
but we've seen he can do it. But at the same time, it's like, bro, it's at San Clemente Park. You ride that every day. Like, you know your lines and how to keep speed at your own park. And it's like, bro, how many parks are there in California? You could go to so many. Pull up in your van and just practice there for once.
Yeah, someone just commented in the chat and says it doesn't look like he's having fun, and that's exactly what it seems like. It seems like it is robotic, and it seems like it's all on purpose to win. There isn't a lot of like making it look cool or flowy. And he could do it. He could do it. It's my whole thing. I don't want to say that he can't. He could have done it.
And like every video that was out didn't seem to be for him. It's like 2 were school projects he had to do, and the rest are like, oh, it's for a commercial. Yeah, I'll do it for a commercial. Oh, it's for this famous YouTube guy. Yeah, I'll do it for this famous YouTube guy. It's like,
well, those are the ones that I pulled up. Those are the ones I pulled up.
Yeah,
so you know.
But like the biggest hits.
The other ones that I didn't pull up were his like vlogger style ones, and it's like, dude, we can't watch.
Maybe that's it. Yeah, she's got a ton of the vlog stuff.
Yeah, but we can't watch those. It's like he's gonna talk for half of it, and it's gonna be boring.
Have to edit it out. Or like, I imagine like in Tanner's videos, Tanner Fox's back in the day, they meet up and ride, but it's a Tanner video technically.
But it's still like he's just doing the same tricks at a different skate park. On the same, and it's not like you could do the same tricks at different skate parks if you're hitting the skate park certain ways. But he's literally just flying out of quarter pipes, fly out style.
I know, dude, the one with 4 backflips in a row, like that's one again, like okay, he's a kid, but even when I was that age and we were putting together videos, you would have never let me say like, hey Tubes, what if we just play that backflip again and then string in another backflip and let's throw in 2 more? You'd be like, no way, bro.
Like here's him
no
playing.
way.
Here's him playing Tanner, but like every time we stop here, they're talking. They're not even riding. We're not.
It's
We
gonna be
can't
the
watch
same
this.
stuff over again. Versus Tanner.
Why do you even drop in? You might. This is the real.
Yeah, you just dropped in to chill.
And that's cool, but like,
There are all these damn palatial estates here. Inland Empire. Dang, the dirt jumps back there. What? Living next door to what's his face? Oh,
I mean, that was clean. Point being, though, you know,
that looks like it was hot.
like this one here. Oh,
Yeah, of course, dude. Everything like the lamest thing about scootering. I like cars. I to be honest, I watch more like Jay Leno's Garage than I want to admit. It's the obsession with the GTR. Like scooter riders all get obsessed with the same car. It's like GTR, and I know it's like, bro, this is 3 years ago, but dude, fuck a GTR. Whatever. It's $100,000 Nissan. It's not that tight. I'm sorry. I know that's a hot take. It's just a GTR. Every scooter rider was so obsessed with it. And I think that's why they liked it. It's like a fad. You know, like, oh, well, I've heard this is cool, so I gotta get it. And it's just like GTR. I remember the first time I saw GTR. I was like, wait a minute, this is just like a Nissan? Oh, okay. I know I'm going to catch flack for that from my Nissan lovers. It's like scooter riders either have a Miata or they wish they had a GTR. Or they have a Golf, which is what I have.
stalls the fence. Cool.
I'm just giving extra hate because like that's what's in the title.
All right. Well, enough of that. My point being is that you know, these are the recent videos he's made, and that was even 4 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
he
fell off. He definitely stopped.
And this is like when scootering was basically like not even secondary, like tertiary to what these videos are about.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm on an electric scooter with my car. iPhone 11. Like it's just products, you know, like high-end products. But it's clever. I mean, dude, you get that money. Cool, you rented a car. That's sweet. You know, that's what we need to do, bro. We need to go rent some type of fancy car. Hopefully I could remember how to drive a stick. And then we'll just sit on that footage for the intro for like 2 years.
Look at that sketchy broken rail.
That's almost as sketchy as that t-shirt. Dude, I thought I was going to try the dope spot. I think he'll do MMA eventually. Like, he looks like he's built like he could really mess someone up.
Nah, I don't think he'll do MMA. I'd be really surprised.
He's like a stump, dude. He could destroy, I bet.
Nah.
Just saying.
I don't think he's doing MMA.
I just, you know, all the YouTubers kind of follow the same trend. They're like, oh, that Logan Paul guy, he's going to get into like Pokemon cards and MMA. Try new scooter trick. Spain vlog. All right, bro, let's try something. Quit filming shirtless boys. Oh, look at the description. What's cream grip? Drop cream grip. So he's got a new venture out, or at least at that time, it was creamprime.com.
Let's skip here.
That doesn't sound like a site you want to visit. Creamprime.com.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Yeah. I didn't even notice that, but you're totally right. That is exactly what's going on over there.
Yeah, dude. I see you, bro. I was wrong. Dude, this isn't even you trying. This is some shirtless boy. I don't care.
Oh,
Dude,
wait.
Here we get to see his cream prime. Oh, this is the whole like I put holes in it. That's what's different with my grip.
Okay,
tape.
let-
Look at that Thrasher ripoff. T ramp works.
Let's see what this cream grip's all about.
Are you sure you want to click on that link, bro?
No, I'm not clipping on the link.
Okay, I was saying. Yeah, right for cream prime. That's never gonna get old. Man.
Okay. Here we go.
Are we gonna get the volume for
I'm
this?
testing the new cream grip. No, because he's got music partner guys to make.
Oh,
Also,
I see.
basically,
It's rubber.
no wear down.
Yeah, because God, for my fingers get so worn down.
Or on your shoes, man. You don't want to rub out your.
Yeah. I guess he does finger whips, but no, your fingers aren't getting worn down. I like people try. They want to. I get it. You're trying to like sell your thing and make up issues. Like, aren't cleaning dishes the worst and the woman just like fumbling the dish? Or man. Oh, it's still tearing pretty good.
Huh. This is interesting. This is a bunch of nonsense, I'd say myself personally.
There's no abrasion. That's the whole point. Dude, I'm just going to say, if you're trying to sell your product for the first time, don't show it after it's already been destroyed and you didn't even cut it well in the first place, especially when you're just cutting a rectangle. Can't really screw that up.
Cole says it looks like fingerboard grip, which it does.
Yeah, it is.
It's just a
it's
big
non-abrasive.
sheet. A fingerboard grip. Oh.
I would love to know how much one sheet of that cost. I bet it's like $40. I bet it tears horribly. Just because it has like that extraness, dude. Like, what is his obsession with chilling on the back wheel?
And spinning. Here we go. Kickless into the bank.
Okay, a little kick.
360 backflip spin out.
Oh my god! And he couldn't. The rotation was so much for him. He's like, oh, I just got to throw a 3.
Cream grip.
What was that? Where you break but you put your foot down? I remember that was cool for like a week. Well, you know you could do that. Turf clips. I'm sorry, Dakota. I'm getting angry now watching this. It's hard though, dude. Again, like I don't want to sound like such a sour puss, but even putting the hand down like that. Oh God. Okay. He tried. Where's the new trick? Unless it's like it's for these kids, it's new scooter tricks. But like, okay, the feeble hop into nose manny. I saw that. I saw you do that 7 years prior. A Bri flipped a finger whip.
Up a curb.
Feeble.
All right, I can't do this. It's killing me now.
Dude, it's so bad. It's.
We're done. We're done with the episode.
We're done. Dude, I'm kind of baffled. I need to do research on my own. That can't be true.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm not saying anything.
No. I looked as much as I could, and if in the chat, or not in the chat, but if you're watching this later, leave a comment if you know a better Dakota video that I missed tonight.
Yeah, like something that will just redeem us all. You know what? It could be producer Trevor. He dropped the ball. He was partying too much.
He was partying. He had a heavy week. I think he was out partying a little heavy this week.
Yeah.
And he kind of dropped the ball.
Dang.
But
wow.
I will back up Trevor by saying that I looked hard in a lot of its vlogs. A lot of it's that nonsense. And that was kind of my point. I think we're ending on a good note here. Because if that's what you have out there, how are we supposed to judge you about how good you were, really? Like, logistically.
Yeah.
I know he's
like, how can
contest
I go back and
good.
watch that vlog?
I can't. You can't rewatch any of those vlogs. They're all garbage.
I should have, instead of us watching that, and I know I keep bringing it up, we should have watched the Havasu video, but we won't. Just the most recent one, because you see what they're doing now, and it's like, oh my god! And it's still there's
Next week.
some bad habits, but
How long
it's
is it?
like, whoa, I don't know, like 10 minutes or something.
Oh, we'll watch next week. We're done.
Yeah. Watch it next week, and it's like it gives me a little bit of hope, even though I hate this. I hate riding in shorts. I'm sorry, I just can't. And I've ridden in shorts too, and I have footage where I'm riding in shorts. It's just, bro, the shorts and the knee pads.
I mean, I get it though. I get it. If you're doing
I
knee
get
sliders,
it,
but
and I know I'm the odd man out. Like if I were to show up doing these tricks in jeans with no pads, hell, I'm not talking about the helmet, just all the pads. I'd be the only one. I'd be the only one, and I'd be sweating. I'd be hot.
yeah.
But yeah, stinky pads. All right, dog. Well, that was torture.
Yeah.
That's too mean. I don't mean it like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm getting at.
Yeah. I mean, we're very torn on tonight's episode.
Yeah. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to be positive.
And once again, he was really talented, but he could have had better footage.
Yeah.
End of the
If
story.
he ever sees this and feels bad, like I'm sure he
doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't care. He's living it up.
He got the life wherever he's at now. He gets to drive cars. I don't know if he owns them, but
He doesn't care what we think.
he doesn't care.
And if you do, damn.
And if I were to see him, I'd be like, "What's up, bro? What's good?"
You shouldn't.
Not like, "What the fuck, man? Get out of here."
No, I would be
bro."
like, hey, man, I have some trick ideas for you. Could you do
Yeah.
this? And then when you land that, can you do this? That would be so sick.
Yeah.
I would love to see you. Because, like, that's the thing is, like, I would love to have him be, like, my personal Tony Hawk pro skater character. And I'm just going to tell him what to do. And then he does it because he probably could do all of my crazy ideas at the local parks. Like, I got ideas for days for him at Dub C Park.
Yeah, and then I'll come in and be like, "That was sick, dude, but just like, don't do that thing you did. Just keep that foot on."
Like, he could do... it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. People have moved on. There's new Dakotas now.
That's the issue. There's a bunch of new Dakotas that are
There's-
doing the same kind of jibber jabber he was doing and not making it look fun and cool. So
Yeah. Well, I respect he is from an earlier era, and so that does give you a little bit of, I don't know, leeway to have some of these habits. Because again, I did horrible things habit-wise.
Cole says he wants to see a fisheye, VX fisheye line of Kota. I don't even want to see that. I don't want to see that. Although I think he could have done some cool street once again at the right place, and you were like, "Hey, man, I know you could do this. Just do this. Don't."
Dude, that would be great if we could get him.
But as far as his
Not that
park
any,
footage,
like he wouldn't want to do it. We probably wouldn't want to do it, but that would be a hilarious video to have out. Like just 2 minutes of like, we went up, met up with Dakota, and like filmed some shit. It doesn't even have to be a street thing. Just could be fisheye at the park.
yeah.
Some hip hop. More than anything, I want to bring the guitar and be like, "Bro, come on, let me see what you got."
Play a little riff for me.
Yeah, dude. Like, was that you? Let's be real.
You should DM him and ask him about that. Is that you in the intro?
Dude, I feel like I have to. How could you be that good and like not have more videos?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for putting all these together.
Yeah, I almost now watching them all in a row. I'm like, man, I should have found better stuff. I know there's better
Like
stuff.
you said, that might be it. That might be
It seemed really repetitive, like really
Yeah.
repetitive.
But like, dude, it'd be hard to go like needle in a haystack going through vlogs and like just to find like 60 seconds of some like updated better stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
Good
All right.
stuff.
20% off all weekend long. Help keep the
Dude,
lights
my
on.
background blur is totally not happy with me today.
We'll see you guys
maybe
next
the-
week with another episode.
I went with the green light for today's or this week's holiday. Nobody knows.
We're gonna
Nobody
watch
picks up on this.
Addy's Havasu video or whatever it was that he mentioned.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. And in the meantime, go watch that documentary where he trains the people who you then see in Havasu.
Okay.
So, homie who got second in that doc gets first and I'm ruining it. I don't care.
All right.
At least
Well,
I'm pretty sure.
We'll be back next week.
Next week.